Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Born again!
The cosmos heals you. Some assistance, please. I am at your second chances over.
Hold still. I'm trying to help.
Feeling better already.
Healing power.
This Adam's on the screen. He's killing it.
Get ready.
This Adam I think I've seen. This Adam's on the screen. He's killing it.
Get ready.
This Adam I think I've seen.
Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Bros here with another Marvel Rivals video. And today I want to talk about Adam Warlock, how he's perceived and ranked, and just how the support role is perceived and ranked from my experience. And as you can see here on the screen, when we load in, this is a ranked game. This is GM, and nobody wants to play support, right? Not a single person is like opening up as a support player, and that is a huge problem that I come across. And everyone knows, you know, the DPS plague, or you know, whatever you want to call it, where everyone thinks they're the main character, everyone's the DPS, right? But we're not going to talk about that too much today. What I want to talk about is Adam Warlock, man, and the flack this guy gets. Now, I do want to open up saying I don't think this guy is one of the stronger supports. I think he's a bottom 3 support, no question. Like, not even going to debate it. Is he on the level of Cloak and Dagger? Hell no. Invis? No. Lunas? No. Right? So, I do understand why people are hesitant when they get an Adam Warlock, especially when it's just 2 healers and it's just Adam. But what I want to say is I'm an Adam main, right? And actually, this is a little bit of older gameplay. I actually hit Lord on Adam by just flexing in ranked. That's how much people don't want to play support in my games. I got Lord on a character accidentally. How insane is that, right? And I know you get Lord over time, but I got it like fairly quick. Like, it was way quicker than I would have thought. It's because so many games I'm forced onto support because I'm not going to fight people for DPS or fight people for tank. I want to win. And my ideology is, if everyone else is on their best character and I can be the glue guy that comes in and does what the team needs, we can get the win. Now, this does not work out well for me, I'm not going to lie. I end up flexing for a lot of bad DPS, a lot of bad tanks, and it's just not a great experience, right? But so I want to talk about the attitude around Adam. Whenever I pick Adam, right, and it's crazy to me that this happens. Whenever I pick Adam, I get cussed out, blamed, whatever, almost half the time. You know, or somebody tries to say some slick stuff like, really, Adam? What, is it one defensive all? Or is this going to be enough heals? Like, you know, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, if you guys want better healers or if you guys want different healers, then take healer. And whenever I say that, whenever someone says, Adam, can you swap? I'm like, yeah, I'll take your role. Swap with me. Take support. There's always crickets. Nobody wants to get on that support role for whatever reason. As much as you want to blame Adam or act like Adam isn't the play, if it's not the play, then, you know, take support from me. I'll take your role, and you can give us a Cloak and Dagger, an Invis, or whatever. And that's just, it never happens. Nobody ever wants to do it, and I'm like, you know, am I the only team player in all my games? Because it's really hard to come across a guy like me in my games. Usually I come across the one tricks or the people with the egos or the, you know, just the people that point the finger, take no accountability. Because if you watch my streams, you know, I stream 6 days a week. I'm always taking the blame. I'm always blaming myself. I know when I make mistakes. And I'm like, oh, my team just sucks. Now, sometimes I do say that. Sometimes my team is awful. And I'm SVP. And, you know, obviously you say it. Like, oh, my team is terrible. But now, one thing I do is I say it to my stream. I don't say it to the game. I always keep the game chat positive. I don't address people in the game chat negatively unless they come for me. Like, unless they start blaming me for being Adam, then I'm gonna get on the mic and I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I'm gonna defend myself for sure. But yeah, it just amazes me how no one wants to play support, right? And this is what I'm trying to get to. No one wants to play it. So then, okay, I'll be the guy that plays it. But then I pick it, and then they're not even satisfied with the support that I'm playing. And what I'm saying to you guys is, man, if you're not willing to get on support, and I've had this argument many, many times around, if you're not willing to get on support and be part of the solution, don't you ever tell your support who they need to be playing. Now, it's a completely different thing if, you know, there's situations like Jeff, right? Like Jeff, I don't like Jeff at all. I hate when he's on my team, but I don't say anything to the Jeff. I don't load in and see a Jeff and say, oh, man, this guy's throwing, or oh, man, this Jeff sucks, or oh, man, we have no chance, there's going to be enough healing. But if, you know, we play 5 to 10 minutes into the game and the Jeff is just in their back line not healing us and we have one support, yeah, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a huge problem. Everyone's going to be tilted. It's happened to me like 3 or 4 times where you get a DPS Jeff and you don't have triple support, you're cooked. So, you know, there's situations where you need to speak up, but it's not in spawn, right? Like, the people that are in spawn blaming somebody for locking in Adam or locking in Jeff or just locking in the character you don't like, you know? Somebody that you don't believe. You know, I know Widow gets a lot of flack. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to defend Widow, Black Widow. I'm not going to do that. But, you know, somebody who locks in Black Widow, everybody's going to be in an uprising, right? Like, that's kind of how Adam is. Adam is like the Black Widow of supports. And it's very stressful. It's very stressful being an Adam main and being forced on support so often. And I do play a little bit of Invis. I have been picking up Loki recently, just to, you know, diversify my support role. But I'm really a tank DPS main, right? Like, really tank main, and then DPS is second, and support is last. But I play support just as much as I play the other 2 roles because no one wants to play it. So, and then most people are pleasantly surprised by my Adam Warlock. They're like, oh man, this guy's not that bad, or this guy's pretty good. And you know, that's another thing, man. You gotta give your teammates a chance, especially if they're playing a role you don't want to play. You know what I mean? Like, don't dog your team in spawn because you're just gonna kill the vibe. You're gonna kill. Look at Spider-Man there. I just had to cut it on that. You're gonna kill the vibes for your team, right? You're gonna create a toxic environment. And then your teammates, you know, whoever you're blaming or cussing out, he's gonna be in a bad mood. He or she is gonna be in a bad mood, and then maybe not even want to heal you, maybe not even want to play. I've had people throw games, you know, like if you say the wrong thing to the wrong person on the wrong day, you're gonna lose your points, man. So it's better to just at least give them a shot, right? Like, give your Adam, give your Jeff, give your Black Widow a round, and then if they're obviously the problem, like it's obvious, then, you know, you say something nice like, hey man, can you guys please swap? Can we get more heals? I'm not, you know, whatever. Like, but people see Adam and immediately start typing or turning mics on. It happens without fail consistently. So playing Adam is really stressful, man. And then my argument is always still, like, even in this video, it's like, well, the only reason I'm even on Adam is because none of you idiots want to play support, right? So how can you tell me that you don't want an Adam when I don't even want to be on Adam? I'm only on it because I matched with you 5 clowns. That's another thing too. Solo queue Adam is rough. When I queue with other people though, the Adam is clean. No one really complains, like, you know, because they know my Adam, and we're usually on mic talking and whatnot. But solo queue it's a nightmare. But yeah, I just, you know, I wanted to make this video, man, and it's just to get that off my chest and to say, like, you know, you got to give your teammates a shot, guys. And the Adam hate's got to stop. It's got to stop. I do not think he's one of the better supports, like I said, but I do think he has a high skill gap, and I do think if your Adam is good, I'm not going to say he can carry, but the guy can pop off. The guy can be a huge factor to your team, especially, like, you know, he can counter flyers. He has a lot of great niches, like, oh, and he can even heal flyers. Like, when you're double flyer, I feel like on every other support it's kind of hard to look up and heal. He doesn't even have to look up. If they're below, you know, if a tank is below them and you hit the tank, the heal will bounce up to them. So Adam actually does have some great spots in this game. And another thing, you know, people say, oh, we need a defensive vault. We need a defensive vault. No, you don't. You know, you can get away with having one defensive vault. I've even lost with no defensive vaults before. Back in the, you know, the old Rocket meta where his ult was not, it didn't give shields. But, you know, it's a skill thing. It's an IQ thing. And another thing, too, that I want to talk about is I get blamed by the other support more than anybody, right? To swap more than the other support. If you're a good main healer, like a Cloak and Dagger, or Luna Snow, or Invis, if you're good enough, you can play with an Adam, period. So I feel like those people that need me to swap off before the game even starts have no confidence. They don't believe in themselves, and they need to step it up. But yeah, other than that, guys, man, you know, I just wanted to make the video also saying that, you know, getting a compliment on Adam was amazing, right? Like, you know, I don't make too many videos like that, but I was like, yo, he said I might be one of the best Adams he's played with. Oh man, I got to make a video about this. And yeah, I actually get complimented more often than I would have thought. Like when we have a good win and I'm on Adam, people will go out of their way to say something nice to me, and it's a dope feeling. It's not super common. I don't make it sound like super common, but I think people are pleasantly surprised when they get an Adam Warlock who's actually decent. So yeah, you know, I feel like I covered everything, man. But you know, just overall, guys, if you're not going to play support, I'll leave you guys with this: if you're not willing to play support, if you're not gonna play support, don't try to dictate what your support plays. Right? Like, deal with it. Right?
Is this heal comp gonna work?
30 seconds
Mantis and
before you
Warlock?
attack.
Probably
Get
not,
ready.
bro. But if it ain't working, I'll swap.
Hey, Dookie, go healer.
Damn, bro. What the fuck? What we got going on, bro? She got me killed last time. Throw down.
Magic Lord? Really low.
That heals on y'all boys? Yes, sir. Got one more heal on y'all boys. Got a soul bound when she dive in. Soul bound.
Yo, we got a quad right here.
We got Adam Warlock. Ridiculous.
Get the store, he's running away.
The cosmos heals you. You are not alone. We are in
Born again!
Just pop early in case somebody dies.
the cosmic might returns. The cosmos heals you. Your legend will live on, Quill. Our second chance is over.
I mean, they running 4 dive characters, bro. This shit disgusting, bro.
The mission area is yours.
Y'all niggas don't want me to play
They're getting
Adam, bro.
out-dived by me too.
Oh, for sure. Y'all boys cooking their ass, but I'm just saying, like, damn. Oh, they went to
Bro, this
trash.
magic sucks.
The cosmos heals you.
No, go back. Go back. Just because I come.
Oh, magic up here, what the hell?
I'm with you. She got cooked. She
I am
won.
at your
Nice.
service.
Gotcha,
Quantum
Cap.
magic.
That's the boost
I got a heal in 3 cap. 2.
Wait, hold on. Hey, keep him in there, I put all. Keep him there.
Soul bound. I'm gonna put a soul bound on you. Hood.
I have found more lost souls.
That iron fist, I ain't got a heal for 2.
Right here, both healers.
Man, that's a fat ass goddamn. Alright, boy. I'm trying to throw some heals y'all way. Got a heal, another heal, another heal.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
What's up about
Y'all.
dice training?
Okay.
Get out of here, hit point.
I'm about to
Yo, go back
die.
in,
I'm a dying res here, bro. Hey, if y'all get farmed, my bad, bro. Straight up.
Nigga, you.
Soulbound, heals. I double healed y'all, man.
You are safe now.
What's up, bro?
Second chance is over.
What's up, bro?
Just
Y'all niggas know who Jesus is? Yeah, that's what I thought, boy. Easter, nigga. Easter, nigga. Don't hate on Adam, boy.